Hi, it's me again with laser tips and tricks. Today's video is going to be about lasering when your red dot pointer is not working or you don't have a red dot pointer. It I do a lot of these spoons for my daughter. Teaches kids to cook, and I always use the red dot pointer, but the pointer is out right now. So I measured the spoon, and the spoon is like 13 inches. So I'm going to take a 2-point line, start moving it, and hold down the control button, and I'm going to 14 inches. It doesn't really matter. But then I'm going to put a crosshair holding down the control button, and I'm going to put it somewhere like right in here. That way, on this particular spoon, it's got a hole. I can put that crosshair right there. But my writing area on the spoon was like 4.5 inches. So what I did, I wanted to stay a half inch off that hole. So I took this hairline, I made my nudge factor 0.5 inches. I took this line, I made a duplicate, and I moved it over. The writing area is 4.5 inches. So I went 4.5 inches and I made a duplicate of this and I hit the plus key on the keyboard. So that's my writing area. Now I took my text with my ratio locked, I made it 4.25 inches. Then all you have to do is set it in there. And if we zoom in, whoop, if you zoom in, you can get that thing to basically snap to the center, or you can see that I'm actually on the center line and I'm equal spaces apart. Now what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to put this in the pretty close to the top edge. You're going to want to take MDF and put it anywhere in your laser. I prefer mine's a 40 by 28 bed and it's so big I want to be at the top of it, so the top left corner is up here. And I'm going to set my home down here. But you need to be at the top of your laser bed because the laser is going to think it's right here. And then run this as a vector. Do it like 100 power at 50 speed. It will not cut through the MDF. I use MDF for a lot of reasons. One, it lays flat. It's relatively inexpensive, and you can see I've used this a couple of times. I do put blue painter's tape just to kind of hold it in place. Does not necessarily, but it makes me think about I don't want to move it. And then you just run your job after got it. So here's my writing area. It's a little bit offset because of the picture, but that's the center of the hole, and my writing area is in that. And it's going to be in the center of the spoon because of the fact that you're centered it on that line. And then the only disadvantage to this over using center with a red dot pointer is that normally let's just make a red dot. That's big, but you'll understand. And I'll take my red dot pointer and I'll put it in the center of that line. And then I'll run center. And then that way it's going to go. So the disadvantage of doing it without a red dot pointer, every time you run a spoon, it's got to go from here to run. When you're using center, it doesn't have to go anywhere. The advantage to this is that you can readily get the spoons back in and out of the laser without any trouble. Now, I only had to do 12 spoons this morning, and even if maybe I was going to do more, I would maybe uh, just do one at a time. But if you wanted to do this multiples at a time, you could grab all this, Control G to group it together, and let's make them like 2.5 inches apart. You could make a duplicate of this and run as many spoons as you wanted. Uh, I unless you're doing like 100 of them or 50 of them, this is almost just as fast because it's still going to do one at a time and then go up here. And if you just happen to get off, then you'd have uh, more problems than just doing one of them. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.